It's my great pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Let's Say Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub right here, and in today's video, you are going to learn step by step on how to upload a YouTube video with just your phone. So let's begin. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to click on that subscribe, turn on notification bell, so each time I post valuable content about YouTube topic like this, you'll be notified. So with that being said, let's dive into the tutorial and see step by step on how you can actually upload a YouTube video using just your phone and how you can crush YouTube SEO without any stress. So let's begin.
Welcome back, friends. So let's see how to upload YouTube video with a proper SEO. So let's begin. The first thing you want to do is to make sure you head over to your YouTube account. So I'm going to click on here to access my YouTube account. Then the next thing you want to do is to make sure you click on the plus sign right here. Then the next thing you want to do is to make sure you click on upload a video. Then you select your video. This is the video right here. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on next. The next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I enter the video title right here. So I'm going to click on here and enter the video title, how to export audio file from video in Camtasia. Alright, so that is the title of the video. Next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on here to change the video thumbnail. Then here is my custom thumbnail I'm going to use for the video. I'm going to select on that. Then you can see the thumbnail. I will go to click on the top right here, click on done. So the next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I come to description right here. So I have my description already from my phone right here. So I'm going to copy my description from my Gmail account right here. I'm going to select all. Then I'll make sure I copy. Then I'll head over back to my YouTube. And this is the description section. I will click and hold down. I will paste my description and the hashtag right here. Okay. So I'm going to edit the hashtag. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on here. So you can see I have successfully had description to the video. So we are done with thumbnail, video title, and video description. Now let's head over to another section which has to do with visibility. I'm going to leave the video in public because I'm going to publish it straight up. But if you want to schedule your video, you need to click on here to schedule your video. If you want to put the video on private, you have to click on here, unlisted, membership only, etc. But as for me, I'm going to leave it in public. So I'm going to go back and leave it in public that way. Then right here, to determine appropriate audience, you have to click on here and choose if your video is actually made for kid. Then if it is not made for kid, then make sure you select no, it is not made for kid. It's as simple as that. Then I'm going to click on here to go back. So the location is not really necessary. If you don't want to have the location, you can skip that. Then under the playlist, so if you have a playlist, you can click on here and choose your playlist. So I have a playlist for this type of tutorial, which has to do with Camtasia video editing tutorial. So I have the playlist right here. So what I'm going to do is to check on the playlist. So the video will be added to the playlist. Once I select on that, I'll click on done. Okay, so it has been successfully added. All right, the next section here has to do with allow video and audio to be remixed. So in this section, if you want people to create short from your long content, you can leave it in this section. But if you don't want people to create short video from your content, what you need to do is to make sure you just click on here and disable the allow button. So if you want to allow people to create a remix, you can leave it in allow. If you don't want to allow, you can also allow only audio. If you don't want to allow anyone to be remixing, you just click on here. So as for me, I don't allow anybody to remix my content. Then I'll click on back. So the next thing I'm going to do right here is to just click on upload straight up. So I'm going to click on here right now to upload the video on YouTube platform. Then making your video public before check complete may result in invisibility and monetization restriction. It's recommended to keep the video private, unlisted, or stuff like that, change visibility, etc. Okay, so it is recommended to keep the video private or unlisted until checked properly. Now, in this regard, if your channel has been monetized, it is advisable to change the visibility right here. So I'm going to click on change the visibility because YouTube needs to run the check. Okay, so I'm going to choose unlisted, then I'll go back. Then we can come back right now and click on upload. So right here, you can see uploading icon right here. So let's see. All right, so the video has successfully uploaded. We can click on see video right here. So here is the video. Okay, what we want to do right here is to make sure we click on the link right here again. Now the video has been successfully uploaded on YouTube, but this is not the end to this particular video uploading using our mobile phone. Next thing we want to do is to make sure we head over to YouTube Studio. Okay, so let me exit from here. So you need to make sure you have YouTube Studio app installed on your phone. So right here, this is YouTube Studio app. It is a free app that every YouTuber needs to have on their phone, whether you are using Android phone or iPhone. What you need to do is to head over to your iPhone store and download YouTube Studio. But if you are using Android phone, just go to your Google Play Store and download YouTube Studio from your Google Play Store. After a successful download and install the YouTube Studio, one thing you need to do is to make sure you log in with your Gmail account and your password. From there, you'll be able to have access to your YouTube account. So I have already done that. What I'm going to do next is to click on the studio right here. It will take me straight in. So on getting to the studio, I need to click on content right here. So the video is going to be found right here in my studio. Next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on the video link. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on this pencil icon. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to first and foremost monetize the video. If your channel has been successfully monetized, you are into YouTube Partner Program, this is another way by which you can use to monetize your video on your mobile phone. So I'm going to click on here, then I'll make sure I click on here, then I'll make sure I click on. It's as simple as that. Then I will have to click on here to go back. So the monetization tab has been turned on. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to make sure I add a relevant tag as YouTube SEO tag into the video. For me to do that, I have to click on here. Then the first section right here is tag section. So we need to make sure we enter tags. But before that, I will have to go back. Then I will make sure I copy the title of the video as my first YouTube SEO tag. So I'll make sure I highlight everything and make sure I copy. Then I will go back to tag section. Then tag section. I will click and hold down paste. Then I'll make sure I go to the next paragraph, add tags to your video on YouTube. Then you are entitled to add maximum of 500 tags to your video. So let's quickly run all the remaining tags. So Camtasia tutorial, video editing, Camtasia audio tutorial for beginner. Okay, TextMeet, Camtasia audio engineer, improve export audio file in Camtasia. Okay, so I'm going to fast the video right now so to add all the remaining relevant tags. So Camtasia, all right, so after you have done with your tags, next thing you want to do is to choose category. So I will leave it in educational category. Then I will make sure I turn on the comment section. Next thing I'm going to do is to click on here to go back. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on here to save. This is very much important. So the video has been successfully saved. The next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I click on this pencil icon. Then I'll have to make sure I change the visibility to public now. Then right here, I'll make sure I click on public. Then I click on here to go back. Then I'll come to the top right here. I'll make sure I click on save right here. I'll make sure I click on save. So the video is now live right here. So you can see. So by the time I go to my channel right here, I'll go to my dashboard. By the time I refresh, the video is going to be found right here. So let's quickly play the video and see. Then I'm going to click on YouTube logo right here to play the video. So it's as simple as that. So the video is now live and monetized on YouTube. This is how to upload your YouTube video with a relevant YouTube SEO step-by-step tutorial without any stress. I hope you really got value for this video. If you find this video useful, give this video a big like, and also remember to subscribe to the channel for more tutorial about YouTube topic like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.